Guys, am I the only one that doesn't seem to understand how wrestling is considered by some people with the superheroes and the mangas of the world? Don't get me wrong, I love my superheroes as much as the next guy, and manga isn't my cup of tea, but still, it's pretty freaking cool with people I like. But wrestling is quite possibly in like the top echelons for the most athletic and impressive sports out there. When you look at it from a closer perspective, they stay in the gym and are maintaining this year round, so they can keep in WWE shape, all while working a whole lot of matches a year and being in the mindset to tell a story. What I'm saying is WWE should be considered in the top sports because it really is that. With that being said, I love the fact that WWE is entertaining in the storytelling aspect. As these larger than life characters tend to do, they evoke reactions, and these elite athletes and characters have been compared to the MCU probably since Bruno Sammartino was selling Madison Square Garden. Wrestling fans, you know that was a while ago. As I mentioned earlier though, I love me a superhero as much as the next guy. So we're gonna pair a hero with a real life counterpart. And I say we because me and you are in this together, baby. So let's end this conversation and pair these wrestlers up. Okay, so for the most part, I don't know about you guys, but Ricochet is kind of obvious to go at the top of this video. For some reason, the first hero that came to mind was Hawkeye. I feel like it's the fact that Hawkeye is flashy with his moves, but also has a chillness to him. Stone Cold Steve Austin is definitely the Hulk, right? Not only the fact that he can be a very vicious guy in the square circle, but also he has a podcast and he's relatively chill outside the ring from what is shown on camera. Stone Cold back in the day, if you drank his beer, you kind of knew you were getting a Stone Cold Stunner. If you cost him a match, you were getting a Stone Cold Stunner. And if you were straight edge and didn't drink a beer, you were getting a Stone Cold Stunner. That pretty much translates to Hulk smash, Hulk smash, Hulk smash. Bruce Banner is pretty friendly when you treat him well. And if you've seen Stone Cold interact with people when they're treating him well, he can be very cool. Speaking of cool, who in WWE gets a big one? Superman. Is it John Cena? Is it former WWE wrestler Cesaro? Or is it someone else? John Cena is an instant choice, I would say, considering his strength, physique, and even just overall vibe. What about Hulk Hogan? The man bled America during the 80s, and so did Superman. In WWE though, it's John Cena. Let's be transparent. Just look at all the things the character John Cena does and what Superman does. Superman's powers are superhuman strength, which John has. Let's take a look at his lifts in the gym. There's a clip of him squatting 611 pounds, which is definitely in the strong category. Deadlifting over 700 pounds and benching over 411. We've seen him lift the Big Show, Mark Henry, and Viscera like nothing. The babyface character definitely checks out. And by babyface character, I don't mean full-on happy-go-lucky guy. I mean, Superman is throwing people into buildings, causing damage to the city, and costing money. But he is saving the world usually. And not even just in the comics. His impact was felt, if you guys didn't know, during war. During World War II, there was a story written involving the hero and saw Superman stop Hitler and save the day. Helping soldiers sounds a lot like Tribute to the Troops and Make a Wish, which John Cena has a world record for. Safe to say, this is fitting for John Cena. Now, who in the WWE is Spider-Man? The obvious answer is probably Rey Mysterio or Oxion from NXT, but I feel like Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is usually an underdog. He's a pretty funny guy and he's wrestled under the mask before, or at least it is speculated that he did. I mean, does anyone know for sure though? Come on, if he hasn't confirmed it, it's only about a 99.9 random shot that it's him, right? Genius intellect is also one of Spider-Man's superpowers, just like Sammy's character is super smart. Spider-Man has the ability of agility and coordination too, which this pull move Sammy does has always been wild, and it shows he's got it huge. I believe we would all agree though that the underdog part is the most characteristic. It's the part that tends to connect with people in Sami Zayn, along with his humor, and that is something Spider-Man also does in the movies. Honestly though, I feel like we should do a speed round. Jade Cargill is obviously Storm from X-Men. Brock Lesnar is definitely the Thing. Becky Lynch is Phoenix. Sheamus is Thor, even though maybe you wouldn't expect that. It really does tend to fit. Montez Ford is Iron Man. Bianca Belair maybe is She-Hulk because she has a strength like her and a similar look. Adam Pearce is Lex Luthor because even though you all probably see the similarities, he's also a man of high power. And Austin Theory is Batman. Honestly guys, I really enjoyed making this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. Don't think of my channel popping. Also, let me know what you thought of this video. What do you want to see? Peace out.